Hi Jean, it's nice to meet you.
And you, sweetheart.
Like I understand, like you completed the practitioners program the same as I did.
Yes, yeah, a while back now, but yeah, I'm getting up to having it renewed.
And are you kind of pleased with how it went?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was hard work at the time, and you have to really think about it, particularly what evidence you're going to use. Because as you were saying a while back, it's like a Rubik's Cube, trying to work out what commentaries you're going to write and what you're going to put in them, and then putting them to the actual standards and making sure that they match properly.
I think that's right. I think that when you draw your commentary together with your work experience, you're kind of translating what you've learned against the standards, and what you kind of find from that really is you start to see the world a little bit differently, in that you are supporting the aims of public health in terms of achieving against addressing health inequalities, particularly for me. And I found that when we got to the standard on data, that was really helpful one, because we're fortunate enough to kind of have that in our day job, and not everybody did. But even when they didn't have it in their day job, they could still find ways of getting the evidence to demonstrate their knowledge again. And the best bit for me, I think, has been like the learning opportunities that are there. We get access to so many different learning experiences.
Because it's an ongoing learning experience.
Yeah.
Once you've passed, you know, it's not just a case of, oh, you passed, tick that box and move on.
Yeah.
It's definitely you've got to carry on and keep on learning and improving.
And although you've got standards that illustrate the teamwork that you do, that program is very much about saying what you've done within that, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's recognising that you've achieved this level, and as such you're a public health professional.
Yeah.
And I think the education side is really good as well, because once you finish doing the actual course bit, you've got to make sure that you maintain the standard, and the fact that it gives you the facility to go out there and really find out some more interesting things about public health, and not just around your own job, but as a whole. It's very good.
That's a real benefit, isn't it? I mean, I've really enjoyed the extra learning that kind of comes along with the access to the learning programs, the master classes. They've given you tasters in things that you might not otherwise have learnt about.